It was in the back garden. We just bought a set of these little beach stumps for the kids. Liam would be about 8 or 9, I think. And Liam bags first go, and he bats right-handed. But Rory always wanted to be Liam. He wanted to be big brother. So when he came to bat, Rory, he got hold of the bat the same way as big brother. So then all I did was just turn him round, left-handed ever since.
You've done all right with it.
Not too bad.
You've done all right.
Mine was Rory being about 6 or 7, playing in Daniel's under-19 at Banstead and being the same height as the stumps, and his pads came up to his waist, and he had his little Kookaburra Sapphire, I think, which was exactly what Graham Thorpe had at the time. And he went out and played with all these lads that were 3 years older than him.
Was he ever good at cleaning his own whites?
No, 100% not. Dad will reinforce this. He's the sort of kid that would spend a whole weekend in the dirt and just go to bed and go to school with dirt on his knees, you know.
Yeah, if you had to catch him to be able to get him in the bath, and he was quite often caked in mud. And as for his kit, he just used to pile it up on the bedroom floor, and there were atrocities in there that were done in the Second World War, I can tell you. I mean, there were horrible things in that pile of clothes on the floor.
Sometimes the kit just got left in the cricket bag.
Oh.
And, you know,
And when he started keeping
too
wicket,
good when you open it up a week later.
His inners actually stunk like a skunk. And you'd open his bag, you know,
It's a miracle it didn't walk into the washing machine itself, really.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, it could have.
I've got a couple. Me, Dad, and my father-in-law Dennis, we went to watch Rory in Barbados, and it's fair to say England were getting a bit of a pumping. Stuart Broad had been left on the sidelines. West Indies, I think they rolled us out quite early. First innings, their captain Jason Holder got 200, battered it around, and the Barmy Army was super quiet. The trumpet had not been used in 3 days. We had 3 days of watching cricket and drinking a few beers and having a good time. And he came out to bat in the last session, I think was it the 3rd or 4th day?
Yeah,
Third day. And he carved it to all parts, got to 40 something really quickly, and the Barmy Army, the trumpeter, was on it. They were all getting up for it, and just thought that's pretty cool. So we went down the next morning. I didn't move for the entire morning, didn't quite make it to 100, but really good viewing to see it live. And then my second one is probably, I missed it because I was there day one, so I got a nervy in the first match of the Ashes at Edgbaston. He got to bat with Jason Roy for the last 20 minutes, half an hour of the match, or the first day, and I was up there that day, so it was a nervy sort of half an hour to get through to the end of it. Next day, he got his 100. You were up there?
Yeah, I watched it live.
I was in a West End pub refreshing Cricket Info, about to go and sign a contract for something, so I'm just sat there refreshing. And then, so that was a pretty proud moment for him to get his first 100 for England in an Ashes series. That's probably another one for me.
Coming out to bat for England in goal for the first time, very proud moment. But the other thing about him is he's got this mental hardness, this attrition, is that the harder things get, the more difficult they get, the more determined he becomes. I think winning the under 15 national championship when he was 15.
You mean when I won?
Yeah.
The championship.
When Liam was captain, yeah. And that was a very good day out, tremendous day out.
So I've pretty much always had this lid, apart from a bit of a mistake at university for a year. And he sort of used to have this lid as well. And then when he got to about 16 and he went to Freeman's, it was the Justin Bieber era. Yeah. So the sort of long Bieber thing, which continued through uni. And then he's had the top knot.
The top knot, yeah.
I tried to convince someone to just chop it off at some point.
While he was asleep. What was worse? Was it the top knot, or was
Captain
it
Jack Sparrow.
the long hair, the sort of Samson underneath the lid?
Yeah, it was
Which was the worst? That one.
I think the Captain Jack Sparrow was the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, the long, flowing.
Yeah.
And how did he respond to the,
What?
how did he respond to the baiting about his
A bit like
haircuts?
Dad says about when things get harder, his resolve stiffens.
Right.
Where?
Every time you tell him he's got a rubbish lid, he seems to go one further and
Right.
get a worse one.
Yeah.
But he has had some good lids
Yeah.
at times,
Yeah.
The best thing to do is say nothing about it.
Yeah.
which is difficult given how some of them.
His mother
Okay.
found it difficult to say anything about it, but there you go.
Your dad can't talk because he had long hair in the 70s.
I'd
Yeah,
hair
but
down to
That was that was part of the furniture, wasn't it?
Just when you've got a number of players on a pitch for 8 hours or however long it takes to play a game of cricket, and obviously that varies, you get all sorts of different people playing, and you have to get along to a greater or lesser extent to play as a team. And it's quite a slow game, so there's always moments where someone's taking a mickey or having a laugh. It's quite a nice pace of game. Whereas if you compare it to rugby or football, for example, it's you're playing, you haven't got a moment to think about anything. And I enjoy those sports too, but cricket just gives you, I don't know, you feel like you're in a slightly wider community, I think, and it's a very social game to play.
Talked a lot about Rory the batsman, not so much about Rory the captain. And I think over the last 3 to 4 years, what you've seen is someone who is very adept at being 2 against 11, but when he's on the 11, incredibly adept at playing 3D chess as well. And I think that's where the Surrey success over the last few years. And I think that's unique in cricket. It's not the same in any other sport where you've got parity.
Yeah, I'd say the same. I mean, my love of the game grew from 12 years old at grammar school, trying to get batsmen out, thinking them out. And the best bowlers aren't the quickest bowlers or the bowlers who spin the ball the most. They're the cleverest. And it's how you set a batsman up, how you set fields to get them out. So for me, that was just a love of the game that came that way. And also the camaraderie, the on the pitch, and the humour, in particular in cricket, is like the humour in no other sport. Yeah, and it's good there. It's even better in the pavilion.
So are you surprised at how good a captain he's become? We talked a lot about him as a batsman.
No.
No.
No, because we'd be watching cricket at home,
Yeah.
and I'd say something, and then Ian Botham would come up and say the same thing on TV. So without knowing it, he was absorbing information, a lot of information from all the people around him.
Yeah.
And
Just to interject, Chris Burns just compared himself to Ian Botham. But
As a summariser.
I got there first with the comment. We should have another slip. But yeah, so it doesn't surprise me how good a captain he's become.
Yeah.
And I think
he's played so much cricket over the years, and he always knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Even-
But lots of people play lots of cricket and don't become good captains. Rory's become an exceptional captain, hasn't
he
he?
always captained a lot when he was
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
Because he thought about the game, I think. Whereas a lot of people just turn up and play the game, they don't think about
Yeah.
the game.
But I think there's a difference between being a captain as a kid and a captain as a man, because when you're a man and you captain a first class side, then different people need different things, and different players react different ways to certain scenarios. It's about managing the people as well as the game.
I've got one that's playing this morning down at Epsom for Banstead. He got a wicket with his first ball.
Nice.
So that's not too bad. And then so he's 7, and then his younger brother's 4, and he gives it a whack. He hasn't worked out whether he's left-handed or right-handed yet, so there might be a bit of fiddling around going on. And then Rory's 2. Blake certainly looks like he wants to play a bit of cricket, and I think he's left-handed.
Well, he certainly looks like he's left-handed, but he's only 2, so coming up 3, isn't it?
Yeah, and Cora gives it a whack as well. So there's 4 of them giving it a go, and another one on the way around December. From Rory, not me.
What do you think next? I mean, it's a difficult thing to know. Do you think he'll stay involved with cricket when he hangs up his boots, or will he look to do something different?
Well,
My suspicion is yes.
I think he'll stay with cricket.
Yeah.
He's done a degree of some variety in sports management, so
I think it's a natural progression with what he's done as skipper at Surrey so far.
He'd make a great chairman of cricket at Banstead, I reckon.